Helluva boss theories that become more outrageous as time goes on, but curiously plausible. Part 22, Verosika edition. First, I would like to say this will be a darker theory video, so I will display the triggers and give everyone the opportunity to scroll by now. This is not because she is a succubus, as I believe that most of Asmodeus' domain probably follow his teachings on lust. This is individual to the character. 1. Blitz doesn't actually remember screwing Verosika over. Blitz dated Verosika in his lost years, that time between when he was working at Lululand and when he eventually went and adopted Luna. Between his early 20s and 30, we get very little information on what he was doing during that time. What little we do know is that Blitz spent time in Gluttony, because he is well known by some of the patrons there. Given Verosika's own overindulgence in Beelzejuice, I would not be surprised if her and Blitz met in Gluttony. We also know that Blitz spent a significant amount of time dating her, and at some point he screwed her over. He stole her card, maxed out her credit cards, and went 3 rings up to Wrath for horse riding lessons. Except, is that something we know for sure?
A very charming little festival with the locals.
Wrath, huh? My employees are from there. I've never really been here.
I don't see a reason why Blitz would lie to Stolas about something so inconsequential. So we are left with the idea that he simply doesn't remember it. And that leaves us with 2 options. He was either blackout drunk when all of it occurred, or he may have dissociated. Blitz has a lot of trauma. And then there's this scene with Moxie speaking, and the sound just slowly fades out. It doesn't feel like it's played for a laugh, and it's never explained. And the audience would have been left wondering what would have triggered this, leading us into theory 2. The relationship between Blitz and Verosika was toxic, and not just on his side. Verosika's boundary stomping is even worse than Stolas's, between the fact that she still calls Blitz Blitzo, and the scene with Moxie, it does bring up some unsettling implications. Moxie made his non-consent known. He made it clear that he was married and he did not want to do anything. And while Blitz's panic could be brushed off for a laugh, the way his face looks strained and the following anger does suggest this is more personal. It would add a new meaning to Verosika's portion of the House of Asmodeus. Because if her touch was unwanted, why would he reciprocate it? Blitz dated Verosika in a highly self-destructive part of his life, where he drank heavily and partied harder. Finally, theory 3. Blitz dated Verosika before she was famous, and it was only after she started to gain traction in her career that he broke things off. Eminem already asked the question earlier in the episode, and Blitz left it unanswered. Blitz dated Verosika when they were at similar social standings. While succubi are still considered above imps in the social hierarchy of hell, it is a situation in which the distance is not that far. She was not a sin, not a royal, but as her career gained traction, Blitz likely spiraled. Because he is terrified of being with someone that society has deemed above him.